Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So my kids now are well past the weaning stage. They are 5 and 3 years old, but I still get asked so much for my tips and tricks on weaning and my recipes about weaning, so baby-led weaning ideas and purees on my blog and on the YouTube channel are some of my most popular, so I think people are really interested in hearing a little bit more. So I'm going to give you today my top tips for weaning. The first is about what kind of produce to buy when you're first starting to wean your baby, and a lot of people do ask me, do I have to buy organic? Does everything have to be organic? Fruit, organic veg. Now obviously if you have access to it, if you have the budget for organic, do always buy it if that is your preference. But if you are trying to decide exactly what to buy organic, if you maybe only have a certain amount of budget, I would advise you to check out something called the Dirty Dozen. If you look online, it's basically a list of the 12 fruit and veggies which have the most pesticides in them. And so that's a great place to start if you just want to swap a few things for normal to organic. My next tip is about cooking vegetables, and especially root veg. We usually boil or steam this as first foods for babies, but my favorite thing to do is actually to pop them in the slow cooker. So I put vegetables like butternut squash, sweet potato and normal potato. I just pop them into the slow cooker. The small potatoes take maybe 2 to 2.5 hours. A small butternut squash will take about 3 hours, and that's on high. Obviously if you put it on low it will take a little bit longer, but you simply just leave them in there. You don't need any water or anything, and they cook beautifully. So once they are cooked, they will be a little bit hot, so be careful lifting them out, but you simply split them in two and you can scoop out the flesh. And once it's cooled, you can feed it directly to your baby. It will already be soft as if it has been pureed. So my next tip is pouches of food. And you can of course buy ready-made pouches in all shops, but they do tend to be quite expensive, especially when you're using them a lot. So my tip is to make your own food at home and use these really great reusable pouches. The seal is on the side, so it's very simple to just spoon in pureed fruit or veg, seal them up, and then they're ready to feed to your baby or to take out and about. They're also dishwasher safe, so they're easy to clean afterwards. My next baby weaning hack is making your own baby porridge at home. Now baby porridge is one of those first foods that a lot of us have used to wean our babies. It's a great way to get them a little bit fuller, get some more fibre, some more goodness into their bellies. But you don't have to rely on the packaged stuff. You can make your own at home for an absolute fraction of the price. All you need to do is to buy a big pack of normal porridge oats or rolled oats, put them into a food processor and blitz them so that you break them down. You can then store them in a jar, and then when you're ready to make it, simply make as you would normal porridge. So mix it with your baby's normal milk, some water too if you wish, and then you can also add some fruit puree or compote to the top for a little bit more taste. My last hack is ice cube trays. Now you can buy specific weaning trays for purees in most stores, but again it works out a lot more expensive than just your bog standard ice cube tray. You can pick one up. Usually you can get them for maybe 2 for £1 in your pound shop or dollar store. Super cheap, and they do the exact same job. When you're then finished with purees and you want to move on to finger food or baby-led weaning, there's no need to put them to the back of the cupboard. They still have a use. You can fill them up with loads of different foods, different finger foods for your baby, and it makes a really bright and colourful tray to really grab their attention. So I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please do click the like button. I also have so many recipes and ideas for baby weaning on my blog and on my YouTube channel. I have recipes like 2-ingredient pancakes, frittatas, oat bars, all perfect for feeding your baby. So I will link some of those below, and also any products mentioned I will link below as well, and I'll see you next time.